How you doing? My name is Joseph Charles Colin. The new face of art. Warpaint from my face transferred to this canvas is $1 a minute forever. The price goes up $1 a minute forever. The value goes up $1 per minute forever. 1,440 minutes in a day forever. The painting at noon every single day goes up $1,440 every single day forever till the end of time. Now, let's just do it. Okay. Even though I got white in the top here, I still did because it still kind of goes on there. And boom. 2 seconds. Done. And that's a nice one. I like that one. I like them all. But that looks really good. That looks really good. The last ones have been turning out, you know. It's just been turning out. I don't know what's going on. It's just, it's turning out. If it's turning out, then it's good. It's good. It's a good thing. This one, got to get more red ink. That's all there's to it. I'm totally out. I've been meaning to get more red ink. Been meaning to, but yeah, there's nothing. I think I have to do that. Maybe just enough. Just enough. Now this is the part that makes or breaks the painting. If it's straight. I have this feeling it's crooked. Oh. It's not bad. It's not perfect. Like I said, the ones are perfect. It's not bad for 88. Upload 144. Total even. 88 and 144. That's a nice one. It's got some style to that one. After I did the collector's painting and after I did the pricing, all of a sudden people understand the pricing now. When I actually showed them how to price it, people actually understand. But I still, what do I check? 1, 2, 3. What does this feel like? There's check 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's just me. Oh, it sounds like the sound is out on this side or something. Maybe it's just my hearing's going. I don't know. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Oh, upload 144. Joseph Charles Colin. Authenticated piece of art. Okay. Authenticate. Or just me writing it in. I've had people literally, I was at a meeting and they just kind of looked at me like I was crazy when I told them the price. The one guy there said, if you happen to be watching this, you know, I get it a lot. People don't understand that what I mean by dollar a minute. The value, the price of this painting goes up $1 a minute. Maybe I should just start saying the price goes up $1 a minute forever. And upload 144. And I get a lot of people still. You know what? I, as an artist, can do whatever the hell I want in this world. In art, I could do whatever I want. It's not going to be a long video. You know, I've had so many people, and I realize that people that know art, just when you say $1 a minute, do I have something I could just put? So that's what it looks like, guys. So let's talk. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna turn the music off. Just gonna do a short little thing here. You know, I was at a meeting for YouTubers, and as I was sitting there, I'm with people here that they have the same dreams of me and YouTube and stuff like that. And when I tried to tell them about my art, they all looked at me like, okay, you make paintings with your face? And they looked at me weird, like, and I've never seen that before. And they just didn't understand when they said, what do you mean by $1 a minute? And I get that all the time from different people at the art store. Even I don't get the $1 a minute. And then I start realizing that every single person that I talk to about the $1 a minute, I realize that they've never heard of anything. The reason why they're asking that is because they've never heard about that in art. They've never even heard of such a thing in art. That's why nobody understands it. And I was talking to somebody else about this, and I'm saying, listen, I was talking to her, and she goes, yeah, I totally understand what you mean, until I actually go onto your channel and I price it out myself. And he says, and the world will react to you in that way in the art world. But eventually, oh yeah, I know the $1 a minute guy, Charles Colin, then they'll explain it. But right now, I'm just running into people that never even heard of something like that. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Number 88, upload 144. This is... I'm going to label this one's a talk show host. I don't know if I should continue with the Critic for now. I think this is for talk show host. First talk show host that ever... Maybe I should do that for... Maybe I should make that next one. Yeah, maybe I better make the next one talk show host, so I talk from the very beginning talk show host. This one's the 6th or 7th Critic. For a Critic. Did I hear somebody? I'm just hearing things. Now, it's simple. Anybody that buys my art in the future, in the world, in the future, my art never goes down. I have, and this person I was talking to, this lady, she says, listen, my art, every single piece, any single person herself, any single person in the world, and she says is a good thing because any person in the world can literally price it themselves, see the price themselves. They see my art anywhere in the world, in a gallery, anywhere from now to 100 years from now. They could price it themselves and say that's a Joseph Charles Colin that was uploaded in 2017. It is now 2029, and so on. Forever. Every single person on this planet can price this art, know the exact amount of money that each one of my paintings are. You gotta ask yourself, of the art you own in your house, in your gallery, as a collector, do you know what the price of all your art is? Does anybody, or maybe it's not nobody's business to know what the price of your art. It's different for me though. My art's different. I want people to say, okay, that big collector, he owns a Joseph Charles Colin, that's number 42, and it's worth X amount of dollars, and they could see it at any given time. They could track the price of their art forever, and I think it gives it a new spin on art. The art that you're looking at right now, this art, anywhere you see it in the world, you could price it yourself. Any person on this planet could price this art by the date of the upload and by the minute. Now, what's that worth? What's that worth in itself? You got to think about that. Any person in the world could find out the price of my art easily by just going by the days, like you saw in the pricing one. And as soon as that pricing one went up, people got it. People got it. People understood. Actually, some people probably, I'm not sure, went and priced their own stuff the way I showed them how to do it with the day.2. Days.2. Now, I don't know where this is going to go in the future. I don't know if my dreams are going to come true or my paintings will be sitting somewhere, and as time goes on, look at that guy in the Warpaint. Haha, look at him. He thinks his art is 20 years from now and it's $10 million for each one, but nobody bought it because nobody believed in it. But the fact is, even if nobody bought it in the next 20 years, it's still what I say as the artist, that painting in 20 years is $10 million. Every single painting in 20 years is $10 million. Every single one except the little stamp ones. And I think that's gonna make people think in the future that even if my paintings in the next 5-6 years, I look at paintings now and I'm thinking in my head that they're millions, but they're not. Not one's $1 million yet. It's a full 2 years before it's $1 million. All of them, I price some out. I just saw one I was pricing out the other day for $400,000. Another one for $200,000. Another one for $288,000. They're like, none are even close to $1 million. The first one to hit $1 million is June 22nd coming up. That's the first to hit $1 million. All the rest are a year to 2 years behind. 2 years from this day, from June 22nd, then every single one hits $1 million. Now, I really believe people are going to take these seriously, because you see all the forgeries and all the people that have been scammed out of millions of dollars for their art. And if somebody had a stack of paintings that were Picasso's and everything, and they say, oh, this is fake, this one's fake, oh, we found out this one's fake, this Liechtenstein's fake, this, oh, how do you authenticate Joseph Charles Colin? Well, we authenticated that because it's number 34. There's only one. There's no copies. It's number 34. It's on the video. It's time stamped. And that painting you can't copy. That painting is accounted for. That painting's on this video being made live. Now here's the great part. Your painting that you own has its own video. It has a fan base built in with the comment section. Your painting that you never thought about that, did you? If you own one of my paintings, or if you're watching this, it's one of the only paintings in the world anybody could comment on and keep tabs on in the future. If somebody liked this number 144, upload 144 number 88, and somebody goes, I really like that, I saw that in a gallery and somebody bought it, it's worth like $4 million, it's 8 years from now. Think about that. They could keep tabs on it. It could be like they're fan of this particular piece of art, and they could comment and they say, oh, well, it's 10 years I commented on this painting that some billionaire bought, I don't know, and they could be a fan, and then in the comment section forever. Think about that. People could be commenting on this video for thousands of years from now. We don't know. We don't know where YouTube's going to be in the future. But I'll tell you, think about that. Forever. 17 minutes. I'm not going to leave. I'm going to let this... That's it, guys. We're done. I made it short and sweet for a reason. Well, it's 17 minutes. It's not really short and sweet. I'm starting to ramble. I'm tired. I want to start encoding videos and stuff like that. No matter what anybody ever tells you in the future about my art, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter if people think that it's not worth anything. I say it's worth it. I say that the dollars a minute. I, Joseph Charles Colin, set my own price. It's $1 a minute forever. I could only do that because I'm the artist. You, the consumer of my art, you, the person out there watching my art, looking at my art in the future, I hope you realize you're looking at something unique. And ask yourself, in the world of art, go search. Search on Google. What other guy who's native with treaty status card in Canada and North America has Warpaint on his face, transfers the canvas, puts $1 a minute forever? So you invest your hard-earned money. Say you invest $288,000 in that painting, and you know, and you could sleep at night that you know that by the next day it's at least 1,440. Day after that, now you add another 1,000. And remember, my painting's the only one that could do that. Nobody else painting can do that in the whole entire planet. Remember that. You have $20 million in the bank, and you bought a painting that was 2 years old of mine, and it's $1 million. You just have to wait 2 years and you get your million back plus your million, if somebody buys it. But there's only going to be 101 in the world, so it's going to be a little bit of a shortage of paintings that are $1 a minute. Now, you could be watching this video, you could be shaking your head. I have no clue. I have 30 to 50 views in the last couple of videos and so on. I don't know who you are watching me. You could be friends, you could be family. I don't know. I have no clue. And I can't even, with the analytics things happening now, I can't even track it. But I created something in the world of art is new, and it doesn't matter what anybody in the world thinks. It's what I think and what you think. You have your own opinion. But imagine in a short year or less when people, I think, will start buying these like crazy. And then you that don't own a painting, man, I was on that guy's video. I've been watching that, and I wish I had a chance to get one of those paintings. I wouldn't even sell you a painting for 40,000 right now until the first multimillionaire starts buying my paintings. I don't sell nothing right now. And I've had a lot of people, why would you not make it affordable for the small fry? For the guy, say I want to buy it, I only have $100. My paintings ain't, I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I'm trying to put my paintings are expensive. They're way up there, okay? Not the norm. I technically, if somebody else was doing this and I was watching this video, I couldn't even afford it. I don't have that kind of money. I can't even buy my own painting. But I've taken a lot of heat from the pricing, and I'm not changing it. It's $1 a minute. It's $500,000 for each painting a year, and the art world is starting to wake up. There's investors out there watching these videos, watching different videos. I see it almost every day now. It was trickling at first. Now I see it every day, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I see a tidal wave in the art world with my art coming. I see it. I see it coming. I see a tidal wave. Can I handle that? Can I handle that type of fame, that type of money in the world? I don't know if I could. I'm just a guy. I'm just a person like you out there in the world watching this video. You have a dream. You have your dream. You want to have a half decent life. You want, if you're an artist, you want to art. You want it on people's walls and people to buy it and really love it. It doesn't matter how much money. I simply want to be famous, possibly rich. So, and I really believe I'm pretty sure I'm on my way. As soon as I start doing my New York show, Paris show, start doing these shows, as soon as somebody buys the first one and then finances my trips to get to the other galleries and stuff, shows and stuff in the world, and just keep on going. That's how it's going to work. That's going to happen. And I'm quite sure from people who have talked to me from all over the world, sent me emails and stuff like that, I'm quite sure I'm probably going to be a multi-millionaire. And all my life, if you're watching this, I don't care if you're friends and family, I don't care who you are watching this. I'm going to have a little bit of revenge in my heart for being kicked around all my life. Being kicked around when I had dreams and people never helped me. When I had a t-shirt company, when I had tried my hardest in my life to make it somewhere in this world, and they kicked me around and laughed behind my back and laughed. But now, when they're seeing these paintings and they see that I'm serious and this is no BS, and they could see people buying my paintings for multi-millions of dollars, and it is quite possible. It just takes a one billionaire to say, you know what, Joseph Charles Colin created a painting with his face, put $1 a minute on it, I'm gonna buy that, and now it's on my wall. I bought it for $1 million, $2 million, 200,000, whatever, and I don't care what anybody says. That's on my wall, and that is going up $1 a minute forever. You could be that rich person out there, and I'm sure one or two of you watching this video is that person. I know there's an art collector out there right now with millions of dollars, and I don't know who you are, but Mavis told me all about you. But you're watching this very carefully. Crazy? What was the word somebody said? I don't know if you, the collector, said this or not, but who the hell does this guy Joseph Charles Colin think he is to put a price on this and people will buy that? Who the hell does he think he is? Well, I come up with it first. Joseph Charles Colin, the new face of art, $1 a minute forever. It doesn't matter what you think. We're done in literally a couple of minutes, couple seconds. Doesn't matter what you think in the world. This Joseph Charles Colin exists in the world for $1 a minute forever. It exists. These videos exist, and there's nothing anybody in the world can do a damn thing about it except buy it at the set prices. The faster you get this painting, the more you make in the future. It's that simple. Minimum price is $40,000. I've said that, and I'm not budging. You want this painting, it's $40,000, and it's priced by the end of the month. Just for this month. So, I'm an artist with a dream. I'm an old guy. Pushed around. Kicked when I'm down. And nobody cares. In this world, you gotta do everything yourself. Nobody really cares in the world except you have close family. I don't have family. I don't have close family. I have my sisters and stuff like that, but nobody's around me right now. And if my sisters are watching, sorry, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. We did know each other, but you weren't there for the last 40 years. We're living in the streets of Calgary for a good solid 10 years in tent. Living in soup lines. Nobody helped me. Clawed my way out of that dead end where I almost gave up. And I have a job for the last 20 years. 10 years before that, I lived on the streets of Calgary. I'm a survivor. And if the rich people of the world say, hey, they want my art because it might make them rich someday, make them richer, so be it. Just at this time in my life, the only thing would probably make me truly happy. I'm actually a pretty happy guy. But just to show everybody that kicked me around all my life, never cared about me, that Chuck Colin, Joseph Charles Colin, is a multi-millionaire. And they can't do a damn thing about it.